Who was the African queen who outsmarted an empire for over 30 years? Queen Nzinga of Ndongo and Matamba, born around 1582 in the Kingdom of Ndongo in what is now Angola. From childhood, she was trained in strategy, diplomacy, and statecraft by her father, Angola. She even learned to read and write Portuguese, mastering the language of her future enemy. Her brilliance was undeniable, long before she claimed the throne. By the early 1620s, Portuguese colonizers were tightening their grip, expanding the slave trade, and threatening her people's freedom. In 1622, Nzinga traveled to Luanda as an envoy. When the Portuguese offered her only a mat to sit on, she ordered a servant to kneel and used their back as a chair, sending a message that echoed through history. A queen bows to no empire. What followed was one of the greatest resistance campaigns in African history. Driven from Ndongo, she rebuilt her power in Matamba, forging alliances with the Imbangala and evolving their warrior traditions. She welcomed escaped slaves into her ranks, creating a diverse, unified army. When the Dutch seized Luanda in 1641, she allied with them, using European rivalries as weapons. Nzinga wasn't just a fighter. She was a strategist. She used guerrilla tactics, psychological warfare, diplomacy, and intimate knowledge of the land. She cut Portuguese trade routes, controlled key rivers, and held her independence even after the Dutch withdrew in 1648. Her resistance lasted over 3 decades. In 1656, the Portuguese were finally forced to sign a peace treaty recognizing her rule. She lived out her final years as a sovereign queen, shaping a political legacy that would outlive empires. Today in Angola, she's honored as the mother of the nation, a symbol of African resistance, brilliance, and fearlessness. She didn't just defend her kingdom. She proved that Africa could strategize, unite, and outlast the greatest powers of her time. These are the stories we reclaim. Subscribe to Jetson for more Pan-African history the world tried to erase. And yes, it's pronounced Zinga.